I was getting ready to start sophomore year when I noticed my fingers started getting numb and painful, so I went to go ask my dad.
I had never seen these symptoms before. I was confused on what was going on, so I turned to Google and one website told me that sometimes you can lose circulation in your fingers because you aren't using them very much. This made sense to me at the time, and so I told Stanley to do some finger exercises and practice typing on the computer.
What seems to be the problem today?
Uh, my hands are really shiny and tight, and I have sores on them.
You just have dry skin. You should just go to Bath and Body Works.
Oh, Stanley do some hand exercises, but nothing seems to be working.
I think his hands are just dry. Maybe you should try some lotion.
Really?
Yeah.
That's all you have to say?
I think so.
Hello?
Hi, what can I help you with?
My doctor sent me over here because my hands look like this.
I think this lotion should help. You should use it 3 times a day and it should get better.
Sounds good, we'll try that.
At this point, I was getting frustrated. I found multiple spots on my body where I had tough skin. Nothing seemed to be working, and we had already spent over $100 on lotions. One night, I was eating dinner with my dad, and it got really hard to swallow and breathe. One night, Stanley came up to me and told me that his chest was hurting badly. Right then, I knew that he needed to go to the hospital immediately, because at this point, his fingers had almost no circulation running through them, and all of his skin was hardening.
Hi. So I ran some tests on your hands, and I'm pretty sure you have scleroderma. It's a really rare thing, especially in males.
I was overjoyed and upset at the same time. I was so glad that we found an answer, and I wouldn't have to set foot in a Bath and Body Works again. But the answer we found was absolutely terrible. Dr. Taylor took over the conversation with the nurse and told me that I had a form of systematic scleroderma called diffuse cutaneous systematic sclerosis. Scleroderma results from overproduction and accumulation of collagen in body tissues. Doctors don't know exactly what causes the abnormal collagen production to begin, but the body's immune and lymphatic systems appear to play a role. There's no cure. The only thing doctors can do is to relieve the symptoms of the patient, which is what makes a specific case so upsetting. I'm trying to live my life right now, but I know that there's no cure for this disease, and I will probably die due to organ failure in 3 to 5 years, which is hard to fathom. I'm so appreciative of Dr. Taylor, and we also went back to Dr. Steven to tell him that he was completely wrong, and that felt very good.